If you don't believe that people get pulled over for broken taillights, according to you, it doesn't happen. That's what you said. It does not happen. I wish you were black and I wish you were brown so you would know that it happens, sir.
It's happening. The fourth special legislative session of 2023 will likely produce a Show Me Your Papers law authorizing all 80,000 Texas peace officers to arrest individuals without documentation and remove them to the border. Panel, is this a necessary policy or just a cry for help? I'm going to start with you, Chris Tritico.
That's unconstitutional is what it is, and that bill will get stayed as soon as it's signed by the governor and hopefully overturned. It's just unconstitutional to pull people over because of the color of their skin and ask for them to prove their citizenship, period.
All right, Wayne.
Well, okay, Constitution aside for the moment.
Heaven forbid that.
Well, actually, been worrying about the Constitution aside for just a second. Look, I met with Homeland Security guys the other day that are investigating public corruption up in that colonia up near Liberty. In Splendor, the police department says that everybody they pull over, pretty much, doesn't have a driver's license, doesn't have insurance, right? We simply cannot afford this nightmare to continue. I always say this, we got enough of our own criminals. Importing more criminals or terrorists or whatever the hell they are, I am done with it. And I think it is about time that we enforce the law in this country, and that is, not with everybody, but at least with the criminals, to say, get the hell out.
I call it a cry for help.
Let me tell you this, as somebody who was pulled over in Timpson, Garrison, in that area, driving a Ford Taurus at 5 in the morning with my 2-year-old and my 6-year-old back and my husband asleep, and when I'm pulled over, the guy, and I'm looking at the guy and I just nod, and he pulls me over and he said, oh, you look asleep when you drive by, empty your truck. And get empty your trunk. I want to look in your trunk. And I'm like, why did you pull me over? And then you called the drug people before I could even make a move. And I said, I'm calling my sister. And he said, who the hell is your sister? I said, Sheila Jackson Lee. Hand goes over badge. Boys, stand down, stand down. I slap his hand out the way. He talking about, you better get your black you know what out of here. You gonna tell me people don't pull people over for color? That's because your white butt ain't never been pulled over.
Oh, I've been pulled over a lot.
Well, that was because you was drunk. You should have been.
All right, Bill. Cry for help.
Now, look, our colleague Bob Price, who is as tough on border enforcement as anybody is and really knows this issue, said that this is mostly theatrics because it's just not going to work in the real world. Look, if somebody gets pulled over for not having a driver's license or not having insurance, then we enforce that law. We don't then try to go figure out if they're in the country legally or not, because frankly, that is a complicated issue. I mean, are we going to turn every police officer on the beat into an immigration lawyer to find out, are they here because of an extended visa? Or did they overstay the visa? Did they come as part of an asylum claim? I mean, there is no way police officers can enforce this law.
Wayne wants to